Hello, I'm Josh, and I'm making this video about Walking Dead Season 4. It premieres on AMC, that's like channel 43 or so. So I was watching the trailer the other day, and I thought it was really good though. I like the part where the Bob Stokey says die, and I don't know if he means the zombies or actually if he means Tyreek. But here's the list of people who I think will die this season. Hershel. He gets a prosthetic leg in this season. That's all I'm saying about Hershel. You kind of figured he would do that this season. And like the governor, he's not in the trailer. And that sort of stinks, but I guess the producers and everybody who make the show wants it to be a surprise where he is. But I think he finally learns his lesson. And I guess they take that from like the comics and change it up a little bit. But if he tries to join the group, I think that they're gonna kill him off that way. And like, there's a Walking Dead game that's coming out soon, Walking Dead 400 Days. It's basically where they scour the town, and they have to survive in the town when there's a whole bunch of zombies everywhere. And there's this train in the video game where it like blows up and you have to like jump off and run to this place. And if you saw the video game with Clementine in the Walking Dead Season 1 game, they're coming out with another one with Clementine in it. You thought she died? Well, that's not the case. She's still alive, people. They just wanted to put another video game after her. Survival instinct. So Clementine isn't dead. Another character that I think will die this season. I don't know about Sasha. I'll give Sasha a chance, but like as you see in the trailer, when there's like these two gasoline cans outside, there's like a trail of blood that's walking from the inside of that building to like outside. And as you see, like, you see Tyreek's face. When Tyreek looks out there, all Tyreek sees is something. Like, isn't maybe the baby in episode 1? Because in the first episode, the producer said there was going to be a dead baby. And it may be Judith, it may be not Judith. And no one really knows who Judith's father is. There's some speculation that it could be Shane. But I think it's Rick. Just subscribe if you like this video. There's more coming. And write comments if you think it's Rick or whoever you think the father is. Tell me who you think is gonna die. Okay. The people who I think will survive the season: Rick, Daryl. My favorite character of all in the show, Michonne. She gets a horse this season, and she has a sword. So that's hot. That's like relatively hot for her. She gets to fight zombies while she's on a... The zombies walk so slow while she's on a horse, and I'm just slashing their heads off. That would be good to see. And the governor, I'm sorry, but I think the governor's gonna die this season. I think Michonne is gonna try to find the governor, but then here's two possibilities for Michonne. Either Michonne stays in the whole season for season 4 because she survived. Like, I think that this may happen, that she goes to try to kill the governor, and that the governor attacks her while she's attacking him. But then she survives and the governor dies. Or the governor gets bit by a zombie and she doesn't know that yet. And like she somehow calms down the governor and the governor bites her, but then she doesn't return. I don't know which one you would think. Just tell me what you think about them. Carol. Carol's on my maybe list because there's a time where she goes out there and there's a zombie right behind her when she's doing something with the hose. And then, like, I think she gets bit in the ankle, like, when she goes up to go run. And, like, as of the people in the prison, I think there's three possibilities. It could either be Bob Stokey, who lies, and he's the person who said die in the end of the trailer. He comes in before. He's supposedly in the prison somewhere where no one knows. And, like, he survives, I guess. Tyrese is gonna live. Beth Green. I think she's gonna live for half of the season, because I heard that she might die. I heard a rumor that she's gonna die mid-season. But if she dies mid-season, that'd be sad for me, because she's one of my favorite characters, and she's pretty and stuff. Here's two characters that I think could die. Like, one of them. Maggie. Maggie is okay. It's just that I think that they might break up because it said that Maggie's gonna have a baby this season. Because if you saw, like, a couple seasons, like, last season, Maggie and Glenn, you know, they did that stuff. And then, like, so I think that Maggie's gonna have a baby, but then she might survive, she might die. If she dies the same way Glory died, that'd be just like a repeat. I would think that if she has her baby in the first... Oh, here's a possibility about that. If she has her baby in the first episode, like, she has it in the first half, but then her baby dies in the second half, that it would be really sad to see her have her baby and then her baby just dies. But if she has twins, if she has two babies, maybe one baby dies and the other lives. You never know. Okay. Oh yeah, Glenn I think is gonna survive. And then there's this old lady, like, on the uncredited list, who has arthritis and she's, like, in her 80s. I'm sorry to say, but I think she's most likely gonna die. Because if you have arthritis and you can't run, especially in a zombie apocalypse where there's a lot of zombies, that you're most likely gonna die. And, you know Judith, right? Well, Judith is played by many actresses, because they say that the one Judith actress got too big to play Judith, so they had to keep switching out the Judith actresses. And then Carl, I think, is gonna survive this season. If he doesn't, that'd be a big shocker for you guys, because he's really been good the first season, but then, like, he started to change a lot. And as you know, he's sort of like turning into the sort of, I don't want to say this word, but he's sort of turning in, like, to the jerk of the group. And, like, Rick is gonna finally give up his leadership in the group. Like, that means, like, you know how he always pretends to be, like, the person in charge? He won't be the person in charge. It might be Daryl. And I think if he dies this season, Daryl's gonna have to take care of Rick and... No, sorry, wrong person. Daryl will have to take care of Carl. So, it would be really interesting to see who would actually take care of Carl if his real father died. Because then he would have to deal with his mother dying. Not just that, but his father dying. And then Carl would most likely have to take care of his baby sister or brother. That's the sad thing, people. And then this newcomer Karen. Karen was in season 3, like near the finale and stuff. She's that person you see in the last episode where she goes from Woodbury. And she's the smart one, only smart one there, who hid under a zombie. That's sort of smart, sort of dumb, because if the zombie wakes up, it could bite you. Luckily, she didn't get bit. She just hid from the zombie. She was hiding under the zombie. The governor didn't see her, so that's good. The governor's 2 men are gonna survive. That's my prediction. And, Walking Dead Season 5. I looked on the wiki and it said TBA. That means to be announced. But I think there's gonna be a Season 5 for you guys. Most likely, people who died this season are Hershel Green, Sasha, possibly, Karen, the governor, Judith, Carol, Maggie. That's who I think could die this season. There might be more, like maybe even Beth, like half season. So like 8 people that I predict could die this season. And then like these hunters come into the season. Oh, I know people. The hunters, you know, like they say that the hunters, since the animals start to become extinct, sort of like in their own way, the hunters are eating people. They're actually taking people and killing them, which is sort of sick, seeing like a person being eaten. That would be sick to see, but I would like to see how they actually take the person and how they attack the person. If it's them, I'll be like, oh my god, I knew it. If you think it could be the hunter that come from the woods or whatever they come from, do you think it's those people that could be eating the people in the Woodbury? How do you think the Woodbury people got infected? And who do you think, when they say 2 of us are killed in cold blood and 10 of us by zombies, who do you think could be the two people that they didn't mention? That's a sidetracker. Tell me what you think. Thank you for watching.